Cleaner is a new action film starring Daisy Ridley. So today, let's see if it's worth your time. Hoping to expose corruption, radical activists take 300 hostages at an energy company's annual gala in a high-rise building. Their cause soon gets hijacked by an extremist within their ranks who's ready to kill everyone. It's now up to a former soldier who works as a window cleaner to save the hostages trapped inside, including her younger brother. Cleaner with Daisy Ridley is essentially Die Hard, and I liked this movie.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
It's directed by Martin Campbell, who I admire as a director, a wide variety of movies, but I love that he directed 2 James Bond movies. And here he's able to take that very simple premise within Die Hard and give it its own style to it. Daisy Ridley was an ex-soldier. She's now working as a window cleaner. She takes care of her autistic younger brother, and he gets kicked out of where he is living, and she has to bring him along for the job that she is doing at cleaning these windows on a high-rise building, and he is inside being cared for. As the night goes along, we have a group of radical activists who start to take over this annual gala. And that is where this movie feels like Die Hard, where Daisy Ridley's character is in the wrong place at the wrong time, but she has a certain skill set that allows her to intervene. And you have a party going on with a group of activists and a villain within this movie that have the hostages, and she works her way throughout the party, tries to save her brother, or Bruce Willis was trying to save his wife. There's so many similarities between this movie and Die Hard, and I like that. I like this movie where it gives Daisy Ridley's character a purpose. Yes, she would probably protect all of the hostages within this movie, but with her brother being in the film, she views it as her purpose to look after her younger brother. And you do feel that love that she has for her younger brother. She's overwhelmed at times taking care of her brother, but we see that drive that she has to protect her younger brother, and it gives her that purpose to fight off these bad guys within the movie. And so it sets it up nicely when you look at Daisy Ridley's character, that she is on the verge of being fired from her job. Her brother is now in her care, and so it just adds more stress to her life. And when you throw all the activists now with all the hostages, it just levels her stress within this movie. But the way that they structured this movie allows for Daisy Ridley's character to intervene and have that purpose. And I really like a lot of the action within here as well. A lot of it's very similar to Die Hard, where we know that she's there, and the villains of the movie know that she's there as well, but she sneaks her way in, and she has to secretly navigate the party and come across other activists, radical activists within this movie, and pick them off one by one to get to the final villain of the movie. Where in Die Hard, it was Alan Rickman. And so it's so cool to see her navigate through everything and see that certain skill set that she has. And the action is filmed very well in here. Martin Campbell has directed a lot of action movies. I was surprised with how many films he has directed. When I looked at on IMDb, he has directed a lot of action films, and his direction is very nice within this film. The beginning's a little bit slow when it comes to the action, but it's not till like the middle half when she is fully exposed within this movie that she starts to, like I said, intervene and pick people off one by one, that the action starts to ramp up. Within all of the action and her job as this window cleaner, the film does touch upon siblings who act as caregivers for a younger sibling or an older sibling that may be autistic or have special needs, and how overwhelming and frustrating it may be, but it's always about love and protecting your sibling, younger or older, parent, whoever it may be. But you see the lengths that people will go to protect them. In this case, they're in a high-rise building with a radical activist that's trying to kill everybody. It's not your typical way of protecting a younger sibling that has special needs. I love the purpose of it all, and how they were very raw with it all. We see Daisy Ridley's frustration with this in the movie, where she's trying to get on one bus to get to her job, and her brother is delaying a little bit of that. She's against the clock trying to get to her job, and her brother is getting in the way of all that, but she needs to protect him. It's her job, and she loves her brother and she'll do anything to protect him, but it's frustrating. Daisy Ridley's very good in this film. I liked how personal they were getting when it came to that aspect of the movie, because it did add that level of intensity and urgency when it came to her intervening and protecting all of the hostages, including her brother. Real quick, if you're interested in checking out Cleaner, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you have seen the film, comment down below with your overall thoughts on the movie. And if you'd like to see more exclusive content from me in 2025, consider joining my channel as a member, and there you can unlock exclusive movie reviews and ranking videos. I liked Cleaner a lot. It really did surprise me. I didn't really have that much anticipation going into it. Didn't know what it was about, didn't see a trailer. I just knew that Daisy Ridley was in the movie. At times it does feel very, very similar to Die Hard. Even a scene at the end of the movie feels very similar to Die Hard. A lot of the structure is there, and you can tell at times it's borrowing a lot. And Die Hard's not a super original movie. You have a lot of films where people are hostages and someone's in the wrong place at the right time, and they intervene. We've seen that movie kind of before, but a lot of it does feel like it's borrowing too much at times from Die Hard. But overall, I liked the movie. I liked Daisy Ridley in here. I liked that it did touch upon being a caregiver and the frustration and anxiety, and over time, and at times it's overwhelming, but there's so much love to it all. Protecting a sibling, and that sibling now being in a high-rise building. There's so much action. It's a lot of fun. I love Martin Campbell's direction within it. It was a pleasant surprise and one of my favorite films so far of 2025. I'm gonna go ahead and give Cleaner a B. Thank you guys for checking my review for Cleaner, the new action film starring Daisy Ridley. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.